Hey everyone, welcome back to On Purpose, the number one health podcast in the world. Thanks to each and every single one of you that come back every week to listen, learn, and grow. Now, I'm really looking forward to this next conversation because it's with someone who's been pouring their heart into making music about meditation, making it an opportunity for revelation in our own lives, and making it about healing. Today, I'm talking with Jhene Aiko about the sound healing and creative intention she pours into her music. Jhene is a 6-time Grammy-nominated R&B performer, and in addition to her music career, she's a Barnes & Noble best-selling author and mother. Her new album, Chilombo, is absolutely phenomenal. It's a work of art, and it's truly been the album of the year of helping people this year get through their struggle, their pain, and their challenges. And I'm so glad to have this conversation and share this space with her right now. I want to start with asking you probably something totally random, but I saw the other day you posted something on Instagram, which is where we connected, and you posted adventure in your caption. And then you were like, what looked like next to an unearthed tree. Or it was like this crazy background. Can you tell us about what that place was?
Yeah, so I was in Point Lobos, which is in Carmel. I think they call it the Central Coast. It's like up the California coast. It was like a hiking trail. And literally, while I was walking, I was looking at the roots. And I've been like obsessed with roots lately, like actual roots of trees and my own personal roots as well. And I saw them coming out while we were walking on the trail. And they were so smooth and shiny and strong. And I was just like, wow. And then we just came upon this, like you said, it looked like almost like a tree had gotten like ripped from the ground and all the roots were exposed. And they were like, it was like a wall of roots. And I was just like, wow, this is cool. And I took a picture just of it. And then my boyfriend was like, do you want to be in the picture? I actually didn't I just wanted a picture of that. But then I was like, okay, cool. And so, yeah, that's what it was. And I just thought it looked really cool. Yeah.
It did. It looked amazing. I caught my eye straight away, and I couldn't wait to ask you about it because it looked like an incredible experience. And I'm more fascinated now because of what you just said of your fascination with roots. Tell us about both your fascination with the roots of trees, but then tell us about your own roots as well and what formed you into who you are.
The past maybe 3-4 years, I have been studying my family history. And I feel like most of us sort of we only know what our parents and grandparents have told us. And, you know, some families, they do have more information about the family and the roots and like where everyone comes from. But my family is from all over. And I just remember hearing so many different things. Like I said, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, I really want to figure out for myself, and really study my family history. And so I did the DNA thing on Ancestry.com. And the results were like, what? Like these are, like, it was things I didn't know that I had that, the results basically, I didn't know a lot of that information. So within that site, they take you to different records of the people in your family. And then it just keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper. And so those roots, I, of course, got super intrigued by, and I just felt more of myself, learning about and seeing pictures of, these relatives that I knew nothing about, and even more so, they pull up people that share your DNA. And so they'll pull, first cousin, second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin, fifth, sixth. And you see these people and you get to message each other and they all look different, and but then it just, I don't know, it's just such a fulfilling feeling to connect with people that are your family that you didn't know about, and just learn about family. And I think part of me feeling more grounded today is discovering that my roots are so deep and so widespread. And so now when I look at trees and I see the roots, I'm just like, oh, this is like, I'm a tree. And and my family, you know, those are my roots. So, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's such a grounding feeling.
Yeah.
It's such a centering feeling of realizing that your roots are ancient and old and you've survived and your family's like thrived for this long and the amount it's got through. I remember doing the test too, the Ancestry.com test. And I remember finding out I was 77% South Asian, which is what I expected. But then I saw that I was 1% Native American. And that for me was just, I didn't realize that there was any part of me that was from anywhere else. And I agree with you, when I started tracing it too, it's phenomenal to see how interconnected we all are. I don't know if you've heard about one of my monk teachers always talks about the redwood forest and the redwood trees. And I don't know if you've heard about their roots.
No.
So their roots do something really interesting. You've just sparked this. They don't grow down and far. They actually grow across and wide.
Nice.
And they intertwine with other trees. And so the other redwood trees that are like baby redwood trees, they tie up with the big redwood trees. And then all the trees share their nutrients through their roots across the whole network, which I think's...
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So yeah, your fascination with roots is very, it's very justified. There's a lot to learn there.